Okay, I want to show you guys how to make a reel using InShot with, let's say you record yourself doing your hair or doing your like a BB cream or doing your skincare or doing a hairstyle, using InShot, and how you can cut the video and speed parts of it up and, you know, make it long enough, or short enough, I should say, to fit into a reel. So I'm just going to do the BB cream video I had just made to show you guys. The original video is somewhere around here, right here. So it was originally 3 minutes and 41 seconds. So you open it in InShot, and you always want to see how it says the InShot logo in the bottom right. You can always remove it. It says remove once, but that's once every time you have the app open. So you can remove it every single time. And so right down here is your video, right? And so what you got to do is I drag it with that white line in the center. I drag it to where I want to start. So you just kind of have to see where you want things to start. And I believe with the video I just posted, the reel I just posted, I split it right here. So that's where I split, right? See how that white box goes around the video on the bottom? So this part I'm going to delete. And then I think I had started with this. So I'm just going to show you. I started right here. I split it. And then I went to right here. You can go very slow. And then I split it again. And so this part is just the beginning. If you long press on that part of the video, then you can move it to the front. So now you'll see this is what it looks like. And then I go into spraying my face. And I even would like this part where I'm spraying my face to start a little bit like right here. So I'm going to split it again and then delete that little bit. So then you can know, and you can always go back and like replay and watch where it starts. So it starts with my hydration mist. And I even want it to stop like right there. Or maybe like right here. And so then I'm going to delete this part. It kind of... delete that part. I think I accidentally split it. So, okay, now you can see how it goes like that, goes into spraying, and then goes into, I think I wanted it to begin, and see how there's like so much of the video that I'm just like looking over to the side. You can just delete that part. So I'm going to where I want to start, where I'm putting on the BB cream. So I'm going to start right here. So I split it because that's where I want it to start, at this part of the video. So I'm going to delete all that filler. So I'll just show you guys again how it goes like that, goes into that, and then it starts right away into me doing the BB cream. And so right here, to make it kind of like clippy, fast videos, if that makes sense, I'm going to have it where it ends right there. So I split it, and then I want it to begin where right here. So I'm splitting that part, and then that tiny little part of the video, that like 6 seconds, I'm going to delete that part. And then right here, I would split it again and stop right here and split that part. So that little like leg in between me switching sides of my faces, I would delete that then. So I'll show you right now how it looks so far. Doot, see? And then you can also, you know, so you just have to go through the video, and it takes a little bit of time, but it makes a really good video, right? Like, I think I would even want to split this one right there. And then I would delete that little part, so then I'll show you again, just so you can see how it works when you start deleting these little parts of the video that you don't want in your finished product, as you would say. See how that looks? So then I would, where it ends right there, I would split it at the end of me like squeezing it on my face, split it right there, and then slowly drag it to where you want it to start right there. Maybe a little bit like right there, split. And then delete that little part. And then you would split it again at the end of that squeeze. And then split it right here, so that little part is like deleted. And then I would probably split it right here again. And see how there's so much that I want to split. So then I'm deleting like 6 whole seconds. And you want to make sure, I would split right there. And you can go back and like see what it looks like. So I'm going to split it right there again, delete that part that's in the middle. So I'll show you again from the beginning. See how it's just like quick little clips? And then I would split it right here again too, where I'm starting to go on my nose. So I'm deleting that 2 seconds of lag time. And I would split it again at the end of my nose. And so I can delete all this lag right here until right there. So you're deleting that whole 8 seconds of lag time, right? And split it again. And split right here where it starts on that side. And then split again. And split at the end of that one. Split at the beginning of this one. Delete that last part. Split right there. Oops. And you can go back with the arrows on the left side there. I just deleted it, the whole thing on accident. So I'm going to split right there. And then there's this whole part where it's like I want to delete up until right here. And then split right there. And then I'm deleting the part where I'm like picking up my sponge just up until I get my sponge to where I want it to look. And so this part is really long where I'm like blending. So I know this is just going to like take a long time. So I'm going to keep this whole part in my video. But so this is what you can do. If there's like a part where you're blending or where it's like you're curling your hair or like washing your hair or something, then, so I wanted to stop right here. So this whole video that it's now like, it's 1 minute and 4 seconds, right? So I want that to be very fast. So it's just like me blending my video. So you can go to this where it says speed right here and see on the bottom right, it shows you how long it is right now. It's 1 minute and 4 seconds. So you can drag the speed so you can see, you can have it be all the way to like 5 seconds. And then I'm going to show you guys the whole thing so far. And so this is the part where I'm blending and it's only 5 seconds long, but I blend my whole face where it was originally like 1 minute, you know what I mean? So I would split again right there where I'm like showing my half of the face because I blended 1/2 to show. And then I think in my reel I had put like, look at the difference between that half and that half. And then I would split right there again because I know I'm going to go back into blending. So same thing with this part where I'm blending the whole rest of my face. I'm going to make this part really fast as well. Up until like right until I start to turn my face. So right here. So this is 54 seconds. So again, I'm going to make that super fast, like 5 seconds or less. 12. We'll do the 12 speed again. So notice how on the very bottom right, you can see where it says total is 58 seconds long, where it originally started at 3 minutes, right? So because I'm speeding up those certain parts, and then I'm going to do it again right here where I'm spraying my face again. I'm deleting this leg part right there. I'm going to delete this part. You can just kind of play around with like what you want to delete and what you don't want to delete. And you can like shorten things like by 1/2 second and it makes it look like edgy. The video looks edgy. I'd probably delete this part. I want it to start right here, so I'm going to delete that. So now the whole thing is only 45 seconds because of the parts I deleted, the parts I sped up. So I'm going to show you this is the whole finished product now, where before it was 3 whole minutes, you know what I mean? So this is how you use InShot. You just have to really utilize that split the split technique, or that little split icon, to like figure out where you want things to start and stop. And then you can use the speed part when you split it at certain parts of the video. And you'll just have to play around with it. And it, like, obviously when you first start doing this, it might take you a while to do your first one to figure it out and like fits around with it. But just know, like, after you learn how to do it one time, even though it might take you a long time at the first try, you're going to get a lot faster, and these are going to get a lot easier. And they're just really good videos to use voiceovers with, so you don't have to be talking to the camera if that's not something you like doing. So that's the finished product. Very simple, very good for voiceovers, very good to just put music over and use words, like the reel I had just posted if you want to go look at it and see how I did it. Very amazing tool to utilize when you can just set your camera up and record yourself, like washing your hair, doing your makeup, doing your skincare routine, whatever it is, and then just use these tools to shorten it to fit a reel. So you just remember, it always has to be 90 seconds or less for a reel. The shorter the better, because people's attention spans suck. So yeah, there you have it.